everyone, and welcome back to The Currents, the quick response news program from Jockey Club TE College,
where we report on the latest issues, events, and culture. I'm Hazel.
And I'm Isaac. Today, we're talking about a tiny monkey in Japan that has stolen the internet's heart and sparked a massive global debate that feels a lot like something straight out of a high school drama.
His name is Punch. He's a Japanese macaque, and if you've been on Instagram or TikTok lately, his face has probably been all over your For You page. Punch became famous after his mother rejected him at birth, leading zookeepers to give him a surrogate mother, a stuffed Ikea orangutan plush toy.
It sounds adorable, right? Everyone fell in love with how he clung to that toy for security. But once the zoos tried to mainstream Punch back into the monkey groups, the internet went into a total meltdown.
Videos started surfacing of Punch sitting completely alone in the corner, or even being slapped by older monkeys. It looked exactly like a scene from a school cafeteria, where the new kid gets picked on and bullied.
If it's with monkeys or our classmates, we all know how tough social rules can be, whether it's fitting into a new class or navigating the drama of a busy secondary school. If you don't know the rules, you're an easy target, and bullies sometimes seem like par for the course.
Exactly, and the response was intense. We're talking about thousands of angry emails, protest calls, and even one person offering over 2 million Hong Kong dollars just to buy Punch and save him.
The controversy got so big that it raised serious questions about whether the zoo was exploiting Punch's loneliness just to draw attention to the zoo and sell tickets and stuffed animals.
This is something our own local experts at places like Ocean Park or the Gadori Farm need to pay close attention to. When we visit the pandas or the monkeys here in Hong Kong, are we seeing their true lives or just a performance for the tourists?
It makes you wonder, is the zoo actually being cruel, or are we just projecting our own human feelings onto a wild animal?
Let's see what TE students think about this viral scandal.
Have you seen the Punch videos?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Which did you see first? Punch with the toy monkey or Punch being bullied?
The first one I saw was Punch being bullied.
I first saw Punch playing with the toy.
I saw the Punch monkey being bullied first.
With the toy.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel a lot of pity.
I think it was really adorable how he played with it.
It made me feel very sad because such a small monkey being bullied shouldn't be in a zoo like this.
It's really cute and I want to watch what happens next.
Do you think the zoo was right to share Punch's rejection story, or were they just using his sadness to get more visitors?
I think it is right for them to post his video online and share it with us because it teaches people that animals also have a hard time.
I think it was right to do because people on the internet who can see this will be more attention to animal protection.
No, I think it's not right. I think the zookeepers was just abusing for views because I think their zoo was very dead. I don't know, but I really think it was very wrong of them of sharing Punch's story.
One person wanted to buy Punch for 2 million Hong Kong dollars to save him. Do you think a wild animal can really be saved by a human?
No, I don't think so. Because the zoo has all the supplies needed for Punch, but at an ordinary person's home, Punch doesn't have the supplies to survive. And the supplies would also be really, really expensive.
I don't think so because humans are actually living on their own and nature has its own decisions. What if other wild animals in the forest have this same accident too and they don't have human for their protection? If Punch the monkey was raised by human, maybe it would change their habits.
No, because the zookeepers have their own responsibility of taking care of the monkey, and I don't really think that humans should have the responsibility of taking the monkey back home because people just want to buy them for views.
They can't really save wild animals since wild animals have to be with wild animals instead of being with a human. It's their nature. It can't change anything.
While the internet was ready to storm the zoo because of their concern for Punch, the keepers stood their ground. They claimed Punch wasn't being bullied. He just hadn't learned the social rules yet because he grew up with a toy instead of a mom.
It's a bit like a student who's been homeschooled their whole life, suddenly trying to survive in a busy Hong Kong secondary school.
You're gonna make mistakes and get called out for them.
But we actually have a heartwarming update. Punch has finally found an ally, a big sister named Mo, who has taken him under her wing. Mo has started to protect Punch from the older monkeys, even letting him cling to her back to move around, like he used to do with his Ikea toy.
This is a massive relief for fans, but it also brings up a deeper point of concern. Did giving Punch a human toy actually slow down his growth or social skill development?
By making him feel safe with a plushie, do we make this sad, abandoned monkey too soft for the real world?
In Hong Kong, we often talk about helicopter parents and kids being overprotected by them.
Is that what happened to Punch? Is he struggling now because he never learned to be a real monkey?
We also have to ask if we're just seeing a friendship because that's what we want to see. Maybe Mo just thinks Punch is a weird small monkey. She needs to move out of the way.
Let's hear more thoughts on Punch's new friend and whether humans should keep their hands off when nature gets a little rough.
If a mother monkey rejects her baby in a zoo, should humans step in to help, or should they just let nature take its course?
I think humans should help them, but not help them a lot, as nature also should take some of its course.
I think it's a yes/no because if human helps too much, and it may also make the monkey to lose his habits. But if human didn't help, like put it in another container or give something for support, I think the monkey will suffer quite a lot of problems, such as mental health problems, because there's no other monkeys with him.
I think it should let nature take its course, but if it's really bad, I think humans should step in and help the monkey.
I think they should not interrupt them because it's just a nature.
Do you think giving Punch a toy helped him, or did it make it harder for him to fit in with the other monkeys?
I think it helped him a lot, because with the toy he could get comforted, and also when other monkey bully him, he could just drop the toy as a distraction and leave immediately.
I think giving Punch the toy monkey helped because it's like another companion. So Punch the monkey could think the stuffed toy is like another mother because he actually lost his mother.
I think it helped him, but I'm glad he doesn't use it anymore.
I think it was a good thing because Punch was lonely and it makes him feel comfort.
If you were the zookeeper, will you keep Punch in the group so you learn the rules, even if he gets hit sometimes? Or would you keep him alone and safe forever?
I would let him be with the other animals, since he would be hit sometimes, but really soon he'd adapt to it.
I think they should have a split schedule. Like sometimes put it in his own container and sometimes put it in a container with other monkeys so he could learn the rules.
I don't think they should be separated because the monkey has to learn to cope with other monkeys in the future. So short term, yes, but long term, I really think the monkey should be put with the group as well.
I would separate him because it's too dangerous.
But shouldn't he be with the other monkeys?
Well, they're gonna kill him. No.
To wrap things up, the story of Punch is a huge reminder that life isn't always a 15-second cute video.
The reality is that animals have their own culture and their own rules. We might think it's mean, but to them, it's just Tuesday.
Projecting our human emotions onto wild animals might make us feel better, but it can actually make their lives more difficult in the long run.
Local zoos everywhere, like our ocean park, have to balance this every day. They have to decide if there are centers for education and conservation or a stage for viral entertainment.
So, the next time you see a sad animal video, maybe take a second to ask if you're seeing the whole truth or just a clever edit.
That's all for this episode of The Current.
Hold up. First, we want to bring you a special announcement from the Rock Band Club. Take a look.
You know how high school movies always have scenes with dances or live music? Now you can have that too at Rock On this coming Friday, April 24th at 7 p.m. in the English Center at Jockey Club TE College. Like in the past, we'll have 4 rock bands total from around Hong Kong and even one coming down from Shenzhen just to perform and let you have an amazing experience that you won't be able to get anywhere else in Hong Kong. It's a rock show for students. This is, of course, students only. And there will be free drinks and snacks sponsored by our PTA. Come experience the rock side of TE culture.
Rock On is really a unique event for secondary students in Hong Kong. Do your best to get there and have a great time.
It's truly like something out of the movies.
Now that's all for The Current.
Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.